A CAT and Genny is the two-part kit used to find buried cables and pipes before you dig. The CAT, the cable avoidance tool, listens for signals coming off buried services. The Genny is a signal generator. It puts a traceable signal onto one specific line so the CAT can follow it. That is the whole idea. Everything else is detail, but the detail is where people get hurt. Start with the CAT on its own. It is a passive listener. Held vertical and swept slowly, it picks up signals that are already there. The first is power. Live, loaded cables radiate a low-frequency hum, and the CAT hears it. No transmitter needed. The second is radio. Distant transmitters put energy into the ground, and long metal services, pipes, cable sheaths, re-radiate it. Again, the CAT simply listens. Both are free. Neither is reliable. And here is the part that catches people out. A cable that is not carrying load radiates almost nothing. A dead cable is a silent cable, and a silent cable reads exactly the same as no cable at all. Your CAT says clear. The cable is still there. It gets worse. A plastic water pipe or a clay drain has no metal in it at all. There is nothing to carry a signal and nothing to radiate one. To a CAT in any passive mode, it does not exist. That is why the Genny matters, and why manufacturers tell you to use it whenever you are searching, not only when the passive sweep finds nothing. The Genny applies a signal you control. You choose the line, you put a known signal onto it, and the CAT follows that signal specifically. It is the difference between listening to a crowded room and calling one person's name. There are 3 ways to get that signal onto a line. Induction is quickest. Set the generator on the ground over the suspected route, and it induces a signal into whatever lies below. No contact needed. It is also the weakest method, and you must walk well clear, around 10 meters, before you trust a reading, or you are detecting the generator through the air rather than the pipe. A signal clamp is better. It clips around a cable or pipe without interrupting the supply, so you can signal a live service safely. Close the jaws fully. You can hear when they are not. Direct connection is strongest. One lead to clean metal on the target, the other to an earth stake set 3 to 4 meters away and at right angles to the line. Set that stake parallel and you weaken the return path. And never use standard connection leads on a live cable. That is qualified work, with dedicated equipment made for it. So what about that plastic pipe? You push a sonde through it. A sonde is a small battery-powered transmitter that you feed into the pipe, and the CAT locates the sonde rather than the pipe itself. The same trick works for a drain or an empty duct. 2 last things worth knowing. Most locators give a depth readout, and on typical kit, it only works in active mode with the generator running. Treat it as an estimate. It is never a decision to bring in a machine, and the kit needs calibrating, normally once a year. Most site inductions will ask to see that certificate before you start. So, the CAT hears, the Genny speaks, and together they let you trace one specific service instead of guessing. But be clear about what that gives you. A CAT and Genny does not tell you it is safe to dig. It tells you where to be careful. Always dig with caution. Compare models and UK stock at cablelocators and survey.com. Link below.